presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Al in Homosassa. Hey, Al, what's going on?
Isn't it wonderful? This gentleman here with the gold report, right before the market fell apart, ended up with PAAS. We had a 98% gain in a year. And, you weren't 99% proof like Irish whiskey, but we had a good gain there. You always told us to do what we feel comfortable with. And if I lose a little bit of money on the table, I will. But I know that I just pocketed $8,000 or $9,000 in 2 weeks.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. Let's kick into this summer and have a great one. Cultivate wisdom. This is a great card, man. You don't need to accumulate knowledge to become wise. Anyone can become wise. When you become wise, you respect your body, you respect your mind, and you respect your soul. When you become wise, your life is controlled by your heart, not your head. Market wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 210, NASDAQ off 51, S&P's down 23, gold contract down $14.90 at $18.42 an ounce. You got silver down 56 cents, $21.53 an ounce. Light sweet crude, $115.16 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 22 ticks, trading 119.25. The 30-year off a full 1.5 at 140.12. And King Dollar. King Dollar up 102 ticks, trading 101.770. The euro is out here at 107. The yen is at 127.65. And the British pound is trading at a price point of 126 to $1 US. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, folks, let's take a look at it. What do you have? Well, we get a sideways market out here. I know that sounds insane because we know we've been down so much, and, we're still down, 20 S&P points, but this is a sideways market, folks. That's the bottom line. My take here, this is the building cause, your next leg lower. Anyway, that's where this is shaking out. It got over the highs of last Friday, at 84 million shares. Right now, today, you're at 58 million. You'll probably do about 68 million, somewhere around there. And I expect you're going to see this the next couple of days, too, man. That's the bottom line, because we're at the window dressing. NDX 100. Take a look at the 3 Qs. Same type of setup with the 3 Qs. Bottom line, we take a look at the 3 Qs. The 3 Qs right now are down 34 cents. You've done 45 million shares. On Friday, we did 66 million. By the way, even 66 million is light volume. Bottom line, going sideways. I expect more sideways movement. Then that is the building cause of lower prices coming at you. Gold contract's not holding price, man. This is pretty incredible when the dollar is lower. So we have with gold, bottom line, you're down $15. You got 183,000 contracts trading. That's a lot of contract volume. Now, you're going into its strength. But let's take a look at this, because what you have here, you're coming in, well, actually, this is definitely the new contract now. But the bottom line is that, let's see. Yeah, you definitely, okay, I talk about this a lot. How once you get into a bar, the bottom line, you get too far into the bar, you're going to go to the bottom of the bar. The bar that we're into was strength, and it had a lot more volume than you're looking here because it's a different contract. But the top of that bar was 1854. Well, guess what? We're at 1842. That's saying we're going to go to 1814. And I suspect you'll get down there. You'll probably have lighter volume when we get down there. We go take a look at the dollar index. Dollar index hasn't been able to hold price. Bottom line got to a price point of 102.166 today. Now, bottom line, you're at 101.770. That's setting up. Let me just see if this lines up. This is going to be wild if it lines up right down to the 99. So you got 105 as an A, 101. So you got basically It does. It actually lines up 98. This is probably just set up an ABC. A is going to be the high, B is going to be the low of Friday, C is probably the high of today, because that brings it right down to where big support is. And if that's what we get, the bottom line, we should get more movement inside of the commodity market. Now, check it out. So you had Goldfields buying Yamada Gold. Well, Goldfields right now is trading down $2.87. Market doesn't like it. That's the bottom line. And the thing that's intriguing about this for all of us that are in the gold market is this. Okay, so we get GFI coming down to the bottom of its consolidation. Now, the good news is that GFI has a high volume high at 1720. The bad news is that GFI right now is on an ABC structure down, and that would get you 1610. Yeah. 6. You're talking like $6, $6.93. So this is dangerous, man. And 693 gets you the highs of going all the way back to March 2020. And now watch this. If you go to Yamada, and this is the thing that's really concerning about the whole deal as to what these companies are actually worth. Yamada, okay, is getting taken over, and this was a stock transaction. So it was a friendly transaction, stock to stock, okay? And the bottom line is that you can see Yamada hasn't moved. They were paying Yamada a 34% premium. Big freaking deal, right? I mean, a 34% premium in equity when these equities have been down anyway. That's that's the bottom line. So that doesn't say that there's a lot of confidence right now inside of the metals market. It's a huge heads up, folks. That's the real bottom line. Because what does happen is that when you have one company taking over another company, what they want to basically start seeing is that, okay, what are companies valuing other companies for? That's the kicker. Let's go take a look at Amazon for a few of the targets, because we have Amazon is going to be doing its split this coming Friday. You get Amazon right now. It's off that low of 2025. You're at 2,400. Only Amazon can go up 400 points in 4 days. We put this on. Let me put this on a monthly, because my take is that this still wants to probably get into that high volume low. So let's see, 24.75. Yeah, I wouldn't be biting on Amazon just yet. That's telling me that this thing wants to test again, because 124 million. We went into, well, this is the last day of the month. Man, this is a trip. So we went into its swing point, and we're going to have like 10 million shares later. You know, so you can, it's a tough one, man. I mean, if you're going to buy it here, you know, I'd put a stop right underneath it, because this can still test the lows. And it looks 2033, 2025. Oh, that's what it did right there. Hey, stay right there. We'll come back with Amazon. Stay right there, folks. Of booming inflation, where your purchasing power is eroded, there's no better place to protect your hard-earned money than in gold. Vista Gold's flagship asset is the Mount Todd Gold Project in the Northern Territory of Australia. This is Australia's largest undeveloped gold project. We are talking a world-class gold project in a Tier 1 mining district. This is a large-scale, low-cost project with significant existing infrastructure in a politically safe and friendly mining jurisdiction. Vista Gold just completed the Mount Todd feasibility study, which resulted in a 7 million ounce gold reserve and a 16-year mine life. All of this, combined with the approvals of all major operational as well as environmental permits. This distinguishes Mount Todd as an attractive, de-risk partner, ready development stage gold project. Vista Gold trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol VGZ.
Are you looking for a way to consistently add winning trades to your portfolio? Tom O'Brien is here to help. Tom O'Brien has been successfully trading markets for over 30 years. A frequent contributor to TD Ameritrade Network and CNBC, Tom O'Brien founded TFNN over 20 years ago to help educate investors just like you. Tom's daily market newsletter, Market Insights, is published every morning when the market's open to give you the competitive informational edge you need to succeed. These newsletters are packed full of Tom's advanced technical analysis and are geared to deliver comprehensive strategies for a successful portfolio. Get Tom O'Brien's newsletter, Market Insights, today and try all of our products and newsletters 30 days risk-free with our money-back guarantee at TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 105. NASDAQ is just about flat. S&P's down 9. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Tuesday. And don't forget, folks, Basil has an outstanding show here every trading day, 10 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter, The Opening Call. Now, it's very easy to get Basil's newsletter. Come over to our website at TFNN. You go into newsletters, you're going to see it on the left-hand side, the second one down. They see the opening call right there. You just hit that subscribe button. You can get the opening call for 1 month for $149. You can get it for 6 months for $695, which is a savings of $199 or 22%. And you can get it for 1 year for $1195, which is a savings of $593 or 33%. Now, they all come, folks, with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So the bottom line, you can check it out. Basil has some outstanding webinars out there. He's got about 10 to 11 of them. You can go through them, really get a great education, understand how to ride that wave each and every day. Basil Chapman, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Did the weather come in up there? Was it hot?
Oh, it's going to be very nice. It's nice today. Going to be playing tennis in another half hour. I'm looking forward to it.
Good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So this is an interesting market because on the way down, we were making lower lows and lower highs, and it just kept going lower and lower. And then I mentioned to you that on about the 12th of May, when the Dow made its low and then bounced and made this H pattern that looks like a lowercase h, took out the left side low and went down to 30,635 on the 20th of May. The technicals, just as the technicals back at the late March, early April high, and then retested on April the 21st, where the first technical aspect was very strong, but when it went to a slightly higher high on the 21st of April, the technicals were actually weak. So I said to you, I think that we're seeing something here together with the technique that I used, where I always look at the fourth highest peak. I label them A, B, C, D. It's that fourth highest peak at D where other things can happen. And what I said was, I think that the DOG, which is 1-to-1 short the Dow, or the DIA, the diamonds, made a peak, is making a peak D. And if it is a peak D, we've got the exact comparable thing here where the technicals on the left side, around about the May the 12th, and then testing with a higher high at 36.65 in the DOG on the 20th of May. The technicals were not nearly as good. So I said, I think I'm about to get some kind of a signal that's a turnaround signal. So we were very fortunate. The next day we were able to go long the Dow, and we've been long, and we've actually had two positions. We added to that position, taken a little bit of money off, but we've added to that position, and the Dow stopped right at the 50-period exponential moving average. That's the Dow daily. The weekly needs a lot of work, but what it had, another technique, and actually for anyone listening and wants to know about some of the techniques I talk about a technique where I draw two very thin parallel lines. It's like a little mini channel rather than a large channel. And very often, in fact, a lot of times, prices go towards that little mini channel and then get reversed, either up or they reverse down. And you can see in the daily chart, twice it went below the inside track on the daily chart and then closed above it. That was a good sign. And you can see this weekly chart with this green line, the dash pink line, price went right into it. So we're now on I think by the end of the day, I might have to upgrade this for the first time to a buy signal. That's not a buy mode. A buy mode implies there should be at least 4 higher peaks to peak D. This just says you've got the stochastic now at 80%. I love to see that above 80%. It's right at 80.73. The MACD is good. The 9-period today, well, the day's young, but at 4 o'clock today, if this L stays in place, that means that the 9-period moving average is closing above the 14-period moving average, and that'll be a good sign. So I have all the little ducks in order to say that I think I've got a buy signal coming up. Doesn't mean to say I expected some kind of a pullback for today, but even today we made another nominal new high at 33,240. So I like the action on a shorter term basis. I can't talk about it intermediate term until I see a lot more signs. I want to see the S&P continue high. I want to see the QQQ index actually leading, and so far it's kind of struggling. It had a very nice takeoff, but now it's stalling. So there's a lot of action to go before I can really say, hey, I think we've turned the corner for a couple of weeks worth of upside action. I think that's the case, but I won't know until the Dow starts to trade closer to the 34,000 where the 200-period exponential moving average is. That'll be very good. And here we are 1,000 points lower at 33,000. So many of the signs are there to say you've got all the action you wanted for that turnaround, all the positives that you look for, but the weekly chart is the one that really needs to show some sign now with the technicals turning up. They're struggling, and they're going to need a lot more. But I like the action as from the selling pressure that was going right into the low of the 20th. I like the way we've come out of it. And you know that this is still today. This is from the low of the 20th of May. This is still only a leg A to the upside. That doesn't mean to say, oh, you can automatically go to a B and then a higher C and then a D. It just means that this is a really strong move from 30,600 to 33,240, all in one leg off the low. I like that. So we'll see.
Right. So, Basil, let me ask this, because on your system, because you're still not in a buy mood, you have a buy signal, right? What we do is we start off, and let me just show you this chart right here. So we start off, we try to identify the lowest low and then see if we can get a signal. And then I anticipate you can go all the way peak A, all the way to peak G, but it's really the fourth highest peak, peak D. But I have to wait to get a confirmation that the buy signal now has enough strength to take me to D. And I haven't yet got that. I'm close, but that's when those moving averages cross, right?
And that's part of it is with the moving averages cross, but especially I like when the 9 decisively crosses this is the pink, crosses the black and turns to green.
Right.
So that's a start. But and I keep these moving averages. I don't use all of them all the time. Like the 50, I hardly ever use the 50. But here we are. We just bumped right up for 2 days now. Stopped dead at that 50p, the little dashed line there. Yeah. So I just use them when I need them. But most importantly, I do like when the stochastic goes very quickly from under 20% to over 80%, and you got the MACD. Then there's a particular technique that the reason why I put the stochastic always underneath the MACD is because it can often give me what I call a squash. And that says you can go very quickly to peak A, then a B, then a C, and then it takes a little time. And this is the torque, the first gears that give you the power to move up, and then you need the power of the momentum of the MACD to continue to D. So it's still early, but I do like what I'm seeing right now.
Cool. Listen, folks, it's really easy to get Basil's newsletter. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right on the left-hand side, second one down. You just hit subscribe, and you are off to the races. And, of course, as we were talking about, Basil has 10 to 12 archives out there, so you can really understand how the system works, folks. It's an awesome deal.
And tomorrow I'll do some in my show at 10 o'clock. My Target Technicians Hour. I'll talk about these moving averages because it's going to be a very important session.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
That 9 is a powerful deal, man.
It is.
They're all powerful. I really like the 9 though because it's so quick. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's down or up, right? Yeah,
correct.
No doubt. Have a great one, Basil. Have a safe one. We look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thank you, Tom.
Thanks,
Have a great
man.
evening.
Okay, stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my Gold Report. The Gold Report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the Gold Report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
TFNN has just launched their new trading room, the Tiger's Den. Hosted at Discord, TFNN has been educating traders for more than 20 years with live programming hosted by a variety of professional traders during market hours. And now they are expanding their reach with the Tiger's Den. Available to all tigers and tigresses for just $1 for the year. There's no catch or added costs when you join our community of traders. In the Tiger's Den, you can look over the shoulders of Tom O'Brien and the other TFNN hosts while they analyze charts during their live Tiger TV programs, and join an interactive trading community with hundreds of members exchanging ideas. Interact with other tigers and tigresses as they share trading ideas, news analysis, and discuss the market action all trading day, even at night and on the weekends. The Tiger's Den at Discord is accessible on mobile or tablets as well, so it's always at your reach. To sign up today and become a part of this educational community of traders, just visit the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom O'Brien has just announced a live Timing the Trade webinar Friday, June 10th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Join Tom O'Brien for 5 hours of live education as he teaches you his trading methodology right from his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. In this live webinar, Tom O'Brien will be teaching you his entire trading system, including quality volume, ABC structures, Fibonacci confluence zones, cause and effect, swing points, and more. We will be limiting this class to 40 attendees, so please do not delay and reserve your seat today for this special live event with Tom O'Brien. All attendees will also receive a physical copy of his book, The Art of Timing the Trade, an $88 value, mailed to you, along with a free month of his daily newsletter, Market Insights, a $169 value. For all the details and to reserve your seat today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial's down 115. You get the NASDAQ up 1. S&Ps are down 10. And let's do this. So this is pretty cool, folks. I forgot that I actually had this. One of the targets were asking me to bring it up. So I'm going to bring, well, here, I want to do the chart on Apple first. So if we take a look at Apple, Apple no doubt has taken a beating here. Bottom line is that you've gone from a price point, last leg down went from 179 down to 132. You're up 18 points off of that, right? Now, that being said, if we take a look at Apple, we put this on a monthly, what you're going to see here, yeah, this is a bad monthly chart, man. This is not good. Okay, so this is saying that's 137. I went to 132. That's a rejected price. Let me see this. 2.3 billion. The rest is 3.8. Oh, you could get a good bounce going here. So watch what this did. So you had this big bar, and that's going to be September of 2020. We had 3.8 million there. 137 was the high. Well, we got down to 132, rejected it, and did 2.3. So that's saying it is going to bounce, man. Apple, I don't like this chart of Apple, folks. The reason I don't like it, well, first off, that's saying it's going to bounce. Well, the reason I don't like it is that Apple doesn't have any volume at highs. So that's telling me it's just going to give it up. It's going to bounce and then give it up. Now, the question was that what the Bloomberg allows me to do, I can actually put up the supply line. You can see this. This is pretty cool. Now, I can't do the whole thing when we're on because I can pull this down more. But you can see these are the largest. So what ends up happening is that Apple has, see that 638 suppliers, and they have 323 customers. And those are monster customers, of course, because they're just, you're talking about AT&T, Best Buy, Verizon, all that. And the real question is that how many of these suppliers are, wrong chat, wrong screen? Okay, one second, let me see what you're looking at. No, you're looking at the screen. Okay, so what you have here, okay, is the suppliers on the left-hand side, the largest suppliers. So you can see the first one's in China. That's the second one. Let's see. Not sure what the second one was. Quantum Computers, the third one. Taiwan Semiconductor. That's in Taiwan. The fourth one, that might be in China. Samsung is in Taiwan. Not sure what Compal is. It's pretty cool, though, how I can lay these out. J-Bill. So J-Bill, this would end, I know a lot about J-Bill because J-Bill is headquartered, folks, in St. Petersburg, Florida. J-Bill is definitely in China. That's their whole business. Not their whole business, but just about their whole business. So they're one of the largest subcontractors in the world. Alibaba Group. Let's put it this way. There's plenty of suppliers that they do have in China. There's no doubt about that. What has been happening for over a year and a half right now is that there's a huge amount of traffic that has moved from China into Vietnam. Because when the tariffs get put on, the Chinese production facilities can move so quick, it's unbelievable. And I can tell you, I know anecdotally, they've moved a lot of product right from China right into Vietnam. Because Vietnam, by the way, just in case you don't know that, will never have a tariff. Okay, after the Vietnam War, there's a whole bill that's in there. So the bottom line is that you can see why folks are doing it. And, you have a country that has a very educated workforce. So we're going to see a lot more of that. The thing that's going to be amazing, really, is that when you think about this whole deal, there's a lot of different dynamics going on right now. And we'll see whether they can keep up with the supplies. I can tell you, so check this out. This is crazy. Well, the crazy thing about this was like this. We were talking about containers coming in from Shanghai, right? I had an easier time getting a container out in the middle of the lockdown, getting it out of Shanghai, bringing it to Tampa. And, Tommy was talking about some numbers this morning of how long it's taken. I can tell you my container only took 5 weeks, okay? That being said, it took me more work to get the container out of Tampa into St. Pete. And so there are glitches that are on our side in a big way. And it's like, you got to be kidding me, man. So they realized them, though. I would say that they realized them. They knew that I had a problem, and the head of the port of Tampa was really cool. There's no doubt about it. The bottom line is that he kept emailing me, and when I finally got it on the truck, he says, Tom, it's on the truck. And one of the targets is saying, and there's a lot of steel manufacturing moving from China to Brazil. There is. I have a Brazilian partner, okay, that owns 300, he has actually 300, his family has 300 quarries in Brazil. He's there right now. And there's no doubt that there's a huge amount of traffic, because there's a huge amount of Brazilians that also have done business in China, and they realize that they can take them from China and put them into Brazil. So, yeah, there's a lot of that happening everywhere. That being said, believe it or not, they still don't have the acceleration and the amount of time that can, when things are going good in China, that they can push product out. That's the reality, you know, because Brazil's a huge country, you know. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at some of the high. Let's go to Amazon, because Amazon, we were talking about, they're splitting this Friday. And, you know, the way Amazon's set up, this is going to be a tough one, man, because what Amazon did do is it's up $127 today. When we put this on a monthly, that's where we stopped right before the break, is that you had volume out here of 111 million, and you're going into 124 and going into 163. We got a low of 2,025. Well, we'll see what happens. That could be it, man. You know, that could have been the deal. It really depends on, like, how bad this market could get, because when you come down there, you've rejected lower price. You're over. Oh, no, you're not over 24.75 yet. I see. Well, it's clear sailing if you get over 24.75. Not clear sailing, but you can get a good bump going, that's for sure. Hey, let's go take a look at Google. Well, hey, let's go. Yeah, let's look at. I want to see what AMC's doing, because you had Tom Cruise come out with Top Gun over the weekend. That broke all records. And so you had AMC's up 2 cents. That's it. That's all it could handle. But, yeah, we'll see. If I put this back a little, let me put this back. Take this, and I'll do it on a 3-year weekly. This has been one bizarre trip, there's no doubt. I can't believe this is a high volume high at 72. My God. This is pretty wild. It does, though. Well, first, what it has to do is this, okay? I mean, this is almost like a classic. It's hard to believe that it went up this high, but it has a high volume high at 72. The beginning of the breakout area was 12. It came down to 1143. It closed for the month of 12. It came into that. This is crazy, man. Okay, 317 million shares versus 2 billion. Let's say it can bounce. It would. You'd want to see it take out a swing point first. I've seen plenty of these. If they don't take out the first swing point, then it's trouble. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, Trade LABU or LABD. Directions Daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
This program is brought to you by Vista Gold, traded on the NYSE American and TSX under the symbol VGZ.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials are down 92. You got the Nasdaq up 13. S&Ps are down 8.5. Let's go to our man Bob in South Carolina. Hey, Bob, what's going on?
How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
Doesn't get any better than this.
That's a beautiful thing.
I have a question. I own both Goldfields and Humana.
Okay.
And I was wondering, should I sell one or just wait for the merger or what?
This is a great question. So this is how this works, folks, okay? So I'm going to put both of these up so you can see both of them on one screen. There's that one. And AUY. So the way the deal goes is that GFI is paying 0.6 of 1 share for every share of your amount of gold. Okay? So let's just do the math on this right now for a second. So let me just see this. Because, okay, 1 second. Let's see. So if I
come out to about $9.73. I mean, that's what I figured they're paying a share.
Okay, except that this is why. This is the correlation. Right here. Let me just do this for you. 1 second. Come on, where are you? Where is it? 1, 2. Oh, I got it. Okay, let's see. So if we go 9.45 times 0.06, it's 5. Oh, look at it. It's trading at exactly the same amount. Okay, so you could do whatever you like. This is trading exactly. Okay, so what's going to happen? This deal's going to get done, Bob. Okay, because it's a friendly deal, friendly takeover. So it wouldn't matter. Like you either can hold both of them, and then what will end up happening is that you're gonna get an exchange of the Humana shares for Goldfield shares. Because right now it's traded at the exact same price, meaning it's 0.6 of 1 that Goldfields is paying for Humana. And, you know, as I said earlier, it wasn't a big premium. I mean, it was 34%, so I guess it's big like that, but the bottom line is that, you know, it was a small price. So I would stay right there, because what you have with Goldfields is this getting hammered out here today. It's not at a swing point low, though. It's not there yet. It has a high volume swing that says it wants to go back to, which is that 1730. And, you know, so your breakout area here is 845, you know. You get some good volume out here today, but at 845, I suspect it's going to hold up. Just, you know, so I would hold both of them. That's the way to do it, man. Just let the thing go through.
So the way things are going right now, would Harmony Invista be on the list of potential takeovers here?
It's hard to tell. Harmony would not be a play. I don't think it would be a play. Vista, I mean, they've told the market they're looking for a partner. That's going to be a gold company that's looking for production. So, like, the reason that Goldfields did buy Humana, and, you know, I've had the CEO of on Humana a long time ago, many times, is that they have a great pipeline. There's no doubt about it, man. They have a pipeline that's coming in that Goldfields didn't have. So they bought that pipeline. That's what they did. And they're in just jurisdictions that are clean jurisdictions, meaning that there's not a lot of problems in. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
it's a friendly countries.
Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly. And you wouldn't make any more by selling your mana right now anyway. That's what it comes down to. So I'd stay there and let the thing go through, man.
Okay, but there's definitely a consolidation in the whole business right now. We're really shrinking down to almost nothing.
We are. And so what has also happened is this, that when I actually, I started off the program saying that the amount of premium, like, to me, that looked lousy, to tell you the truth. I know I hate that word lousy, but it really did, okay? But it's interesting because then I just looked at when Newmont took over Rheingold, right? And there was no premium. So that was the last big takeover, folks, okay? That happened in 2018, 2019. So that was intriguing. It's like, okay, now they're giving a premium. So that is going to our side. That's the real bottom line, And I mean, of course, we all want to see a 34% premium when gold's at high. I mean, the gold equity's at high, not at lows, right?
Well, true. I mean, like they have the big three in autos, there's going to be the big 3 or 4 in gold pretty soon.
That's correct. And right now, that just put Gold Fields in the number 4 position in the world. Not just, in the world. Yeah.
Well, who's number 3? What you got?
I don't know. But it's saying they're number 4. I got to find out who's number 3. I mean, I know it would be Newmont, it would be Barrick, and then I don't know who number 3 is. Maybe it might be Newcrest. Let me see. Newcrest is in Australia. Let me just see what that Newcrest. So this is Australian dollars. That has a market cap of 22 billion Australian. Let me see. So, oh yeah, 1 second. That might be it. GFI. Yeah, it would be. It'd be Newcrest, which we don't trade Newcrest because it's in Australia. But that would be probably number 3. That's what's going on.
Well, thank you very much, Tom. It was very informative. I will hold tight now. I just didn't know everything is coming to a crash and consolidation here.
No, you have a huge point, man. That's a big point, man. There's no doubt. It's either be big or be gone. Right.
I mean, the way it's going, the way it's happening, if these 3 players are going to control the whole market. 3 or 4 players, I should say.
It seems it. It seems it. But what does happen is that they always, when you're in the mining business, you always need ore. Ore is just the body, folks, of, that's what you need. Oh, hold on, here, stay right there. I love this Tiger's Den. Okay, here, 1 second. EKS, thank you. Here, let me hear. Let's see what this NCMGY. Yeah, it is. Good. Thank you. So one of the Tigers just confirmed that it is Newcrest, number 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cooking, brother.
All right. Thanks very much, Tom. I really appreciate it.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to our man, Tom in Tampa. Hey, Tom, what's going on, man?
Hey, Tom, how you doing, man? Did you have a good weekend?
I did. So good to hear that voice. I heard you calling either Tommy or Larry. I heard you a couple weeks ago, man. So good to hear you, man.
Don't Larry. Yeah,
Larry, I like it.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Tom, can we take a look at Coke? What do you think might be a good entry point on it there?
Let's take a look. The low is 52, the high is 67. The next time they come out with numbers is the 21st of July. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Put this back, put it on a weekly. Yeah, I just wait, Tom, because you see that big bar there 2 weeks ago? That should get retested. That $59, man. That's a big one, man. And it would make sense because there's a lot of support there at 57. And see that little low at 57.52, the low that was established on the week of March 11th, Tom.
Okay, Tom.
How about those Lightning, huh?
Hey, man, gotta love them.
I know, man. I always think of you. I always think of you, man, when I'm watching the Lightning. It's awesome, man. Have a great one, man. Bye-bye.
Sure. Go Bolts.
Yeah.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
You might think that if you want to be successful at trading in the stock market, you're going to need a crystal ball. After all, it's impossible to predict the future, right? Like any endeavor in life, before you decide it's impossible, get some advice from the experts. You might find that it's not so impossible after all. For daily market overviews that give you direction on the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, subscribe to the Opening Call newsletter at TFNN.com. The Opening Call newsletter is written by Basil Chapman, creator of the trading methodology known as the Chapman Wave. The Chapman Wave up-down sequence gives you an edge in identifying price turns, finding the peaks and valleys in stock prices. Get the Opening Call newsletter by Basil Chapman in your inbox every day. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know, and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Everything in the universe is governed by the Fibonacci sequence. This mathematical principle is responsible for everything from the most aesthetically pleasing artwork to patterns in the stock market. To stay on top of stock patterns you can take advantage of, sign up for the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter at TFNN.com. When you subscribe, you'll get a weekly report from veteran day trader Larry Pesavento on stocks you need to pay attention to. And you can trust Larry's analysis. After all, he's got 45 years experience as a day trader. Larry will also provide daily charts, videos, and data on the key markets that he's tracking. Expect notifications from Larry on market movement you need to act on at any time. First-time subscribers also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not satisfied, let us know and you'll get a full refund within 30 days of signing up. Subscribe to the Fibonacci 24/7 newsletter today. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV.
Welcome back, folks. Dow is off 104, Nasdaq's up 1, S&Ps are down 11, and Qualcomm. We go take a look at Qualcomm. Bottom line, question is up or down? It's going to go up. That's what it looks like to me. And it has a good swing point at here at 150, 120. You're at 142. Now, put that on the weekly, and what you're going to see, this thing operated pretty cool, man. Comes up back to a breakout. Breakout area had 302 million shares. Did it with 47 million. Now, that being said, folks, you better have fast fingers in this market, because what happens in a bear market is that what? All surprises come to the downside. So, if you're going for a bounce, great, go for the bounce, but you better be prepared, man, that you wake up in the morning and the futures are down 50 to 100 points, because that's the kind of market that we're in, and thanks, Dan. This is great. Okay, actually, an Eagle, folks, is number 3 gold producer in the world. AEM. 24 billion market cap. There it is. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So you got Newmont first, Barrick second, and Eagle. That's so funny, too, man, when you think about it. Do you remember? I mean, I've owned an Eagle a lot, but an Eagle, I think they're the ones that bought Glamis, and they bought, what other one did they buy? We scored on Glamis beyond belief, man. That was crazy, because they overpaid it. But guess what? That's what ends up happening. You overpay for something, And then all of a sudden, years later, it's worth a fortune. That's how it goes, man. Market-wise out here, I think we got a couple more days of this. You're down 23. It's going to be up and down 23.30, folks. That's the building cause. You'll see how this shakes out. Because what we'll have today, you'll have a higher high. You have a contraction in volume. You have really almost, a sideways inside day. But it got over the highs, and that's how you tell that this building cause for lower, because you have a contraction of volume simultaneously, and then you go sideways. Always remember, folks, the bear can claw your heart out, the bull can run you over, and thank God there's always another trade. Health, happiness, and prosperity. Have a great day. Have a safe day. Don't forget, folks, June 10th, I'm doing a workshop. You want to understand the time of the trade? Big time? Check it out. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Come back and visit Tommy tomorrow morning. Great show. Look at him, folks.